Okay, now I'm going to see if I can break this loose. Set the wrench to off. Hey, Jinx, we got lucky. So that did come right off. That's a long bolt. And it doesn't want to come, but it's also a buggered bolt. Looks like somebody jammed a Torx bit in there. Keep turning it?
Yep. And it sort of has like a second thread to go through, which is
gotcha. Oh yeah, now it's moving again.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, so this slides on, I get it.
That is a really long bolt.
Spins on.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's not a tool that you can run in the opposite direction or it will spin off.
All right.
It's definitely almost out. So I want to, yeah, and see now that advance mechanism will come right off. Ish. So there's the advance mechanism.
They're right in there.
It came off. Now I happen to know from reading my Barrington book that this is a early model B, and I can tell that because of the straight arrow. If it was an early model A, it would have a curved arrow on it and a different part number. So this is gonna have to all come apart and get cleaned. I don't know how easy it is to see, but this is eccentric, not meaning it's weird, meaning it's not perfectly round. And then that's the buggered end of the bolt there. But and this is where this is the stud where the points wire connects.
Yeah, so what else you have on that, here it is, this is your condenser over here.
Okay.
So at this point, we can still we'll take the points apart, it's not that bad, or we could take the plate off. But okay. I think you can continue to take the points off. So let's take the condenser off. You have your two screws here, okay. Condenser off, and then you can look and see what it takes to take the points off. And your points, you have a couple mounting screws, and then you have the one screw that's here, that's the adjuster screw.
Okay, I'm going to take off the condenser, two screws on this clamp. Two very tight screws. I lost the screwdriver that had the magnet on it. Now it's partly held on by the melted lacquer, which is, once again, we know that that's going on, but that's a really good example of, so we'll have to clean that clamp up and we might have to replace that condenser. And I'm gonna put that down with the two screws. And now here's the screws for the point. There should be three of them. There's 1, 2, and the other one is over here. So I'm gonna start with the bottom one. And this is dirty. It looks like a piece of felt to protect it cushion it from the condenser. All right, let's see if this one will come loose at least. No, that doesn't want to come loose. I got a shorter screwdriver because the longer one was making me connect back here. So we're going to see if this lets me get it. And it also fills the slot better. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. But let's take a look at this. There's a washer, don't lose the washer. There's a couple of washers. You can see I cammed out the screw slot just a little bit. So there, now I didn't damage that screw. So make sure you use the right tool for the job. Oh, it's a little bit, feels like it might be a little bit magnetized. So there is the points plate. And yeah, that felt is pretty trashed. It's got a little dagger that goes through to hold it in place, but it's pretty ragged. So we'll definitely need to replace that. So I'll
make
try
sure
one
you
of the
get
bottom ones
make
first.
sure you get a nice purchase on it, but then lay into it and all right, so not bad.
That one's not too tight.
No, and you can do those two, and you might have to switch this to get off.
Right, switch to the wheel to the other side.
Right.
And so what's this part that I'm taking off called?
So the points plate, actually, that's the points plate. The other thing you had in your hand are just the points.
Right.
Yeah, I know it has a plate in it, but this is the points plate. And you'll see, because we're going to glass bead this, and this is where you get the most satisfaction. That thing becomes polishy, shiny.
Nice.
You get that off?
So is this the
rotor?
Rotor.
Magneto roto. Yeah, so Because the other thing why you got to say magneto rotor, it's sort of been taken up since the rotor on an alternator, which is sort of the same thing, but this is for a magneto rotor.
Gotcha. Yeah, so one of the things I learned from working on guitar amplifiers that have very, very heavy transformers inside them is you remove the bottom screws first and leave a top screw in so it doesn't fall and break your hand.
So what you can also do now is, after you're done with that, is take this body off. So that's just the screw on each side, the nut, and then that body will come off.
Okay.
You might feel a little of the magnetism as it comes off.
Yeah, I felt that when I took the points plate off, or the points off, it kind of felt like it wanted to stick to that rotor.
That's a big old body. And that's another thing too. If you ever do have a screw go missing, you drop it.
It might be connected to something else.
Well, either that, it's stuck to that rotor, because that rotor is just one big magnet. That's the points plate. It's sort of brass. It has a parts number, but this is part of the cleaning. You can see that it has little stakes in it. So when we put the screws back in, we'll give them a little bit of a stake. It's sort of like locking it in place. And it also has the spark tester on it. But this will all get cleaned up. And so now you're after this actually has spaces on this one. I don't know, I guess they all do. But see those 3 spaces? I don't know if they do. And you can see those.
Maybe one of them fell down.
There should be 4.
It over here.
It's hanging on the bottom. Again, you're lucky because it's magnetized. You can see that's cupped the way that fits in. You can't miss it.
Can't miss it, yeah.
Yep, when you put it in. So those will all get cleaned.
So you can see that is cupped. So.
And so now the next thing
Where'd
is
you put the other spacers?
It's right
here.
with it. Yep.